Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to go through a drill that I'm gonna let you play around with a little bit at home. It's a little different than my normal type video. Typically, I'm gonna use a player that I helped, what we did to fix their tendency. I like doing it that way because I think each person is unique, and finding the right cueing for each person can be massively different, even if it's the same tendency, okay? So this one's a little different, but I think it will give you some more awareness on the best way for you to find what the right length of backswing is for you, okay? So with this drill, again, you don't need a ball, you don't need to be outside, you can do this at home. Everyone's a little different on range of motion, okay? Some people play better, you think of a John Rahm with a short swing. Some people play better, if we go extreme, say Bubba and a John Daly kind of swing, okay? So finding what fits your body and how you move, I think, is really important. So what I like about this drill is it gives you a little bit room to explore, okay? So you've probably seen something similar to it. It's the arm lift and then rotate. Why is this part of the swing, okay? So as I go up, that's gonna sort of lengthen my lats here as I go up, and then can I rotate from that position? So where do I feel sort of tight if I do that? So for me, if I'm lifting and I get them, say, like even with my hat, and I rotate, you can see how instantly I lose my breath when I do that rotation. There's a lot of load when I'm doing that, okay? So that's close to probably my max range. If I did higher and I tried to turn, you can see I can't actually finish my backswing when I do that. So I've over sort of lifted, I created too much reach in my lats, restricting how much I rotate. If I did like a really small, and then I go to rotate, you can see, one, there's no tension, I can still talk, and two, now I've over rotated. That's obviously gonna be its own tendency, right? So it's a really fun way to play around with it. So for me, if I go around my hat and then I go full turn, that gets me into a really loaded position. My hands are still in a position that I feel like is very functional, and you can hear how it takes my breath away when I do that. Obviously, playing around with foot position, you know, grip, how you are aligning, all can factor into what your body reacts like and then what the ball does. So finding what the right fit is for you is really important. I think this is a fun drill that you can play around with. My keys are, again, where do I feel? So if I go this and I rotate, nothing, right? If I go way up and I rotate, I can't even finish my backswing. If I go, for me, around my hat and I rotate, there's tension with my hands in the position I want them to be in to help me produce a solid strike. So use that one. You don't even have to be on the range. You can do that at home. You can do it in front of the mirror. Again, finding what depends on the person, what hand position you want at the top, but you can play around with that, see where your limits are when it comes to how you rotate to the backswing, what's gonna give you some tension, but also get the hands in a nice spot. Really fun one to play around with. Give that one a go and see if it helps you hit it a little bit better.